It's the first weekend of autumn, and the NFL is in full swing as off we go on EA Sports. This will be fielded inside the 5. And good coverage there on special teams as they'll get him down shy of the 20. A time for Mac Jones and his Patriot offense to take the field. Jones now in his second season since being selected 15th overall in 2021. A run with a second-year man. That's Ramondre Stevenson. Stopped at the 24-yard line after a gain of 5. Well, this defense for the Ravens, very strong last week as they helped their squad improve to 2-0 on the young season.
And the big difference in the ball game, their ability to force turnovers, 3 of them in fact. Being able to take the ball away, give it back to their offense, that's something that's emphasized each and every week, and they carried it out.
Now a deep ball here, and now look at this, big gain but a fumble. But this will get out of bounds, so possession will stay the same. Can almost see inside his face mask there the look of relief. He coughed it up, but it goes out of bounds. They keep it.
Someone carrying around the lucky horseshoe, aren't they? If I were him, I'd go out and play the lottery after that one. A very fortunate man.
And they're operating in plus territory here. They're thinking points. Definitely don't want to lose the football at this juncture.
Well, there's times when you see these catches that are made, and we just know the guys playing it are really wishing for college rules. Only need that one foot down instead of 2. It's awfully difficult on the sideline, isn't it?
To throw once more on 2nd and 10. Jones. Toward the sideline, and look at that catch. Dragging the toes, and that's going to be a first down. Well done. A good pickup there, 26 yards.
Boy, no problems getting down the field here on this opening drive. They've looked really sharp in the early going, and they've come up with some big plays already. Here's another that's going to set up 1st and goal.
They're able to get a couple here, but won't get across the plane as they stop him right around the 1. And they'll turn to the power game to try to get in. Now he's over the line and into the end zone for a Patriot score. It's the fullback. His first touchdown here of the new campaign. And the Patriots will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Folk connects on the extra point, and it's now a 7-0 game. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board. McCole Hardman to return it from his end zone. And no chance to get away as they'll get him down at about the 17-yard line. Time to see this wide-open Baltimore offense go to work, and leading them pretty darn good with Lamar Jackson out of Louisville.
And he's had good success here already this season throwing the football. 6 touchdown passes in his 2 games. He's really got this offense playing with a lot of confidence, trying to establish themselves early as a Super Bowl contender.
Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. That ball caught. It's Mark Andrews, the tight end. And up to the 35 before they're able to knock him down. An excellent way to start the drive there, 18 yards. Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. They find some open field here. And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 24 yards the game there. Another first down as well. Well, no slow start here. A couple nice chunk plays back to back.
I love the momentum that they're showing here early because they did it both ways, right? Threw the ball on 1st down for a nice chunk of yardage. Came right back and ran the ball. Looks like they've got the defense set back on their heels. Let's see if they can keep this moving.
Throwing now, Jackson on 1st down. That's complete. Terry McLaurin with it. And they'll wind up getting this one all the way down inside the 20. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18. Walker now on 1st and 10. An injury stoppage here, and that's Marquise Brown, who appears to be shaken up. We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough. The last run good for 2. Here's 2nd and 8. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down. And he'll take it into the end zone for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 4th rushing touchdown on the year. And the Ravens are able to match the opening drive touchdown against them with one of their own. Tucker with the extra point, and we are tied at 7. The drive summary that time, 5 plays. And it was capped off by a touchdown run from the rookie, Ken Walker. Each team's had it. Each team has scored. 7-7 here as the kick's away. Taken in at the 3. And some good special teams coverage as they bring him down just outside of the 15. So back onto the field. Their second drive. Last time, really effective passing the football. Do you maybe mix it up, now go to the ground game and surprise the defense a little bit?
I would anticipate the defense making some changes, but I wouldn't necessarily just absolutely go in the opposite direction. They're doing so well throwing the ball.
Yeah, why
I wouldn't change it up until they showed me a reason to do so.
The numbers for Hunter Henry from a week ago. 8 catches, 98 yards, and a score.
And I'd certainly expect them to use him quite a bit because he runs excellent routes, has good hands, and knows how to get open.
Here's 2nd and a yard. Up the middle, here's Stevenson. And he's brought down, getting this one up to about the 35. A 10-yard pickup, and it's enough for a Patriot first down. Throwing Jones. And this is going to be incomplete.
The coverage was good, but I just wonder if they absolutely fooled the quarterback on that play. I think he was expecting something else, ended up with nowhere to throw the football successfully.
A give for Stevenson, running right. And this defense not giving him anything there. Maybe a yard up to the 36. They'll come to the line here needing 9 yards to pick up the first. And now the Raven defense going to call a timeout. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this first quarter. Now Jones. He'll get this underneath to Stevens. And oh, he coughed it up. But this will fortunately wind up out of bounds. 7-7, our score after 1. Start of the second quarter from Foxborough. It's the homestanding Patriots with the football. And the punter Bailey on now as he sends this one away. Hardman on the return. A very good return that time. 18 yards. And the Ravens, they'll take over.
Some good games coming up here in Week 3, the first weekend of fall officially. And tonight, the Niners and Broncos from Denver. 49er fans are probably saying, wait, I thought we were done with Russell Wilson. No, they'll see him tonight. And then on Monday night, Cowboys and Giants from MetLife Stadium kicking off at 8:15 Eastern.
51 yards on the ground for him so far. The previous run, good for 9. Here's second and a yard.
Sticking with Walker on second down.
Able to get the 1 yard he needed, but nothing more.
The Ravens at 2-0 here to begin the season. And they come in feeling pretty good after back-to-back victories, CD.
And I thought that they played pretty well last week. Their execution, their discipline, their resilience, all on display in that victory.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30. They go play action with Jackson.
And a dangerous throw there on the drop-off. Incomplete, nearly intercepted.
An incomplete pass on 1st down. That leads to a 2nd and 10. And off his back foot, he'll heave this one deep. And that's going to be incomplete. Good effort there trying to take a shot, but it's 3rd down.
There is something to a game plan with trying to keep a defense honest with a guy with that type of speed. You do so. Send him deep. Try to throw some air under it and hope you connect downfield. On that play, they were unsuccessful.
He's got a man complete. And he has a big game. .40 before being dropped.
So how about that for a chain mover? They're all the way down inside the 40 now for 1st and 10.
Running left is Walker.
It's a pickup of 4, and it'll bring up 2nd down. Now it's Jackson.
And Walker has it. And they're going to move it down inside the 25.
Well, they're using that in the backfield, and sometimes quite a bit. They're just trying to get him touches any way they can. 4 catches a week ago. There's another one right there.
Straight ahead, Walker.
They'll get him to the ground at the 20 following a pickup of 4. Call it a gain of 4 on 1st, and that'll make it 2nd down.
We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. The ball resting on the 20. Here's 2nd and 6. Sticking with Walker on 2nd down.
And he is into the end zone for a Baltimore touchdown.
Ken Walker
with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half.
And the Ravens have moved out in front.
Tucker able to connect on the extra point, and that makes the score 14-7. So that drive consumes 9 plays all told.
And it was all capped off by a touchdown run from the rookie, Kenneth Walker.
Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
From the 6.
And all deep in his own territory, he coughs up the football. And the Ravens have got it.
New England trying to get a place on offense.
That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind by 7.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula to get them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they can get this game tied up.
Now the first play of the drive there is incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
After the incompletion, they'll try once more from the 20-yard line on 2nd and 10. And the Raven pressure too much. Down he goes.
Brian Burns flying in there and dropping him for the sack.
It was the second straight season of 9 sacks for Brian Burns, who continues to ascend as one of the league's best young pass rushers.
Work now for Jones and the Patriots here after the sack. It's 3rd and long. They run with a 4th-year man. This is Damian Harris.
And able to break 1 tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. It's a 7-yard run, but it does bring up 4th down.
Jake Bailey on now to punt here on 4th down. Here's Hardman to return.
We'll call that a 47-yard punt, a return of just 3. And control of the football switching hands with very little time remaining until the half. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive.
And with a 14-7 lead, they might just be happy to take this thing on into the tunnel.
So we have reached halftime.
But no break needed. Let's get back to it. Week 3, here we go with quarter 3.
And we welcome you back now. Alongside Charles Davis, I'm Brandon Gunn, getting set for quarter number 3 here. The Ravens ready to receive it, and they've got the lead as well as we resume play in the second half.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.
So here are the Ravens to take over on offense. They've won 2 straight, and they lead this one as well as they come up on 1st and 10.
Third quarter begins with a run by Walker.
And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up 2nd and 11.
And that's what this defense is going to need to do more in the second half. Good pressure that time, forces some indecision in the backfield, and is going to wind up being taken down for a nice loss.
And a good stiff arm there before he's brought down on a nice little game. They'll wind up giving 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
Well, you certainly have to give a little credit here because they're playing this game now at their pace. This is ball control football, sustained runs, taking their time, and making it work.
They get 5 out of that one, and it moves the chains. In the first half, he was held in check on the ground, but despite that lack of production, they still have the lead.
Yeah, and they've got to feel fortunate about that. If they could actually get production from their lead horse, that would help open up this offense and widen this margin, too.
Looking for more there on 1st down, but this throw downfield incomplete.
But based on the play we just saw there, he might not be the guy you want to challenge in coverage on these all-important snaps. He certainly looks dialed in right now.
And taking it across midfield and just shy of the 40.
101 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. Well, that is a running back who was not about to go down easily. He fought his way through the contact until the seas opened up for him. Back to Walker on 1st down.
And some space here. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10.
Some concern out there right now as we got an injury stoppage. It's DK Metcalf who's getting some help following that last play.
Throwing on 1st down, it's Jackson. Walker with a grab, left side. And he'll get it here to the 10-yard line. Just a gain of a couple there. And it'll be second down.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
They'll break the huddle and come up on the 9th play of this drive, needing 5 yards on third down.
And the Ravens are going to have first and goal as they try to finish off this drive with 6 points.
Looks to me like maybe there's a little attrition setting in with this drive, because when you see that type of a run, I get the feeling the defense getting a little bit tired.
And that's the last thing they need, especially when they look up at the scoreboard. Here's Jackson. Touchdown! Albert Okwuegbunam. A 1-yard touchdown reception.
And the Ravens take the opening kickoff of the third quarter and drive right down the field to extend their lead.
Tucker with the extra point, and it's now 21-7. A 10-play drive that time, and the gadget play gets him into the end zone. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown.
This one fielded at the 5. And he will be brought down here inside the 20. Good coverage as he's dropped at the 17.
Here comes the Patriots offensive unit. They'll have it first here to begin the third quarter.
They make their second half debut here, and things are looking a little bit tougher now. You give up the points there, Charles, that touchdown drive on the other side. So now it's a 2-score game here. Got to be careful.
They certainly do, and I'm just wondering at halftime if those guys just looked into each other's eyes and realized what they've got to get done and come out a little bit more charged up, because if they don't get some kind of points here, that next drive, that could make this a 3-possession game.
Under a minute to go in this third quarter as they come up first and 10. Back to throw. Jones.
Out route, and this is Henry with a catch.
And he's out of bounds, able to take this one up to the 35. So 5 yards here, 5 on the play. And that'll bring up second down. Looking to throw. Jones.
Very quick throw. He's got Myers.
Second catch for him today, and it'll wind up the first down. And they're not going to get to the line to run another play, so we will switch it. Back now in Foxborough. It's Patriot football, but they trail here as we begin the fourth quarter.
Stevenson now on first and 10.
And no room that time, getting it to about the 46.
Max Crosby, the one who got in there for the stop.
The run only got a yard. Here's second and 9. Back to throw. Jones.
A quick throw there, going to be batted away and incomplete.
The quarterback got away with one there. Looked like he was in line for a pick, but instead it's knocked harmlessly to the turf.
Now Jones on third down. And incomplete on the deep ball.
When you're leading in the final quarter, your radar has to be up for any potential deep shots. And probably not the last one they're going to see in this game, not as long as they hold this lead.
Desperation time now. Here's Jones.
He's got a man, complete.
And he's going to be taken down, but there's a penalty flag in the backfield. Is this a hold, or did they rough the quarterback? The Charles, they're trying to protect this lead late. Those are the types of mistakes they could afford to go without.
About the last thing you want to give them is help in completing a comeback, which is exactly what that penalty does.
Jones throwing on first down. And that is, I think he caught it. He did, but they'll say out of bounds. It'll be incomplete. But tapping those toes, he tried to get both in bounds. He could not do it, though.
In tap dance parlance, could not complete the shuffle. All right, needed to get that shuffle down with both feet, not just one.
Is that what they say?
There it is. You know, put a little sand down on the stage.
I'll take your word for it, my man. New England on third down. 0 for 3 to this point. They could use a conversion. This is 3rd and 4. Back to throw again. Parker's got it for a Patriots touchdown. A great play there. His 4th touchdown on the year.
And the Patriots have made it a one-score game again here in the 4th.
Extra point up and good by Folk. And now things get a bit more interesting here in this 4th quarter. Folk now set to boot it after his guys put 6 on the board.
Fields it right around the goal line. Headed back out there.
He's already hit pay dirt twice. He's up over 100 yards. He is feeling good.
And he's just zipping along today. Everything coming together for him. It's that type of a day that you see a back just got to have a grin on his face every time his number is called. Because he doesn't feel like there's going to be any lost yardage plays. Nothing but big-time positive runs.
Making the sideline grin as well.
Quarterbacks work all the time on manipulating a defense with their eyes and their head movement. In this case, he just stared the receiver down. That allowed for excellent coverage, able to knock that one away.
And he'll be out right at the 35.
154 yards rushing for him now as he has been tremendous all day long.
Ball up to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10.
Walker with another carry.
And he's going to take this ahead for right around 3 yards, but no more than that. 2nd down. The last run got 3. Now here's 2nd and 7.
On 2nd down, it's Walker. And not much room to speak of. He'll get about 3 up to the 41.
This a big play for both sides. What will we see here? 3rd and 4. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's got another 1st down as the tackle's going to be made at the Patriots 40. His first catch, and it's a pretty big one. They get the conversion on 3rd down. Not totally home free yet, but it's looking good as they come up 1st and 10. Now it's Jackson. He's got his man. It's Andrews.
And he'll be hauled down at about the 30-yard line.
So it's Raven football here as we welcome you back. They've got a 1st and 10 as they look to try and finish this one off.
Now to the ground. Here's Walker.
And I think this defense knew what was coming as he is smothered behind the line. Whistles now and a timeout. So defensively they burn it here with 1:51 left. Oh, Jackson's going to throw it. And that is incomplete.
That was an interesting look there because as soon as he got outside the pocket, I thought he was going to take off and run for yardage. But what often happens now with these quarterbacks who can move, defenses want to try and keep bodies in front of them. And I think that discouraged him from taking off and made him try a pass downfield that fell incomplete.
And now the 3rd down throw incomplete as well.
Whenever I see a drop like that, I have to kind of take a step back and check myself a little bit. So used to seeing those big guys make big-time spectacular plays that when they drop one, I have to remind myself, we ask a lot out of these guys. Block and catch the football, not easily done in today's NFL.
And he's got his tight end. That's Andrews. Now the Patriots will use the second of their timeouts. And they'll be disappointed to have to burn one there after giving up the first down. Here's Walker. Now, during that run, an injury here. We got one of those big blockers in some discomfort.
We'll get a report when we return to Foxborough.
From the 2 now, 2nd and goal. Again, Walker. And he will take it in for a Ravens touchdown. Kenneth Walker with his 3rd touchdown of the game, number 7 on the year.
And the Ravens are closing in on a 3rd straight win as they widen the gap. quarter.
So the Ravens will keep the offense on the field as they're going to go for 2. Jackson here, he's going to look to throw to the goal line, but it's incomplete. Should have been picked. Probably doesn't matter on a 2-point conversion, but still, as a former DB, you want to grab that ball when you can, don't you?
You certainly do, and don't say it, because I know you're thinking it. Don't say it.
What am I thinking?
You know I know what you're thinking. Well, if he'd had hands, he'd be playing on offense, right?
That's true. You've said that before.
Taking it about the 1. And he will make it back to the 15, and that's it. Good coverage there by the kick team. So now Jones and the Patriots down by 13. A little over 80 ticks to go. How will this thing pan out? We'll watch as they come up on first down. And this is caught by Parker. And he is out of bounds right around the 34. The drive starting play, a good one. Give him 19. Now Jones. And he's left with no option here but to throw it away.
Well, they've certainly had trouble unlocking this defense through 3.5 quarters, so I don't expect it to get any easier now. You know they're going to be sitting back and waiting on everything, and they force an incompletion there.
Meanwhile, Jones' throw into the hands of Henry here.
And he'll be out of bounds.
And now it appears that the referee's been buzzed, and we'll get a review of this being inside 2 minutes. So the folks in New York just going to wind up confirming what the official saw, as this play will stand as is. Here's Jones.
It gets it into the arms of Parker, complete.
And he'll be brought down on the other side of midfield at the 43.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete.
Limited time left on the clock after that incompletion, so I think both sides are going to savor every second to prepare before the next snap. Because once the ball's in motion, it may be a non-stop push to finish this drive off. Everyone better be on the same page right now, because I think they're going to try and get several plays off in quick succession if they can.
That helps the completion percentage, but not much else, and now it's 3rd and 10.
Right where this set of downs started, they need a full 10 here to pick up the first down and move the chains.
Now a 3rd down throw, but it misses the target, incomplete.
That means it's just one last chance left, and this has to be a first down or a touchdown, or this game's over.
Jones.
He'll fire a desperation throw for the end zone.
And this is incomplete. Oh, it looked like he had a pretty good line on that one. That would have been a big play, but he could not pull it in.
Well, they had to take one final shot at the end zone, but now things are looking really bleak.
And I agree with that totally. You had to take the shot if they did score. You know, whether you call it a miracle or not, you line up, onside kick, get the ball back, throw one more in the end zone, who knows? Had to take the chance, it just was unsuccessful.
The Patriots will take their 3rd. Timeout, as the clock will stop with an even 20 seconds left to go. So now then, the big play has him all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. He's going to go up top for the end zone, and that is incomplete.
I like the thought process there. They connected on a big play, and sometimes you find the defense vulnerable. So they went for the bigger shot, went for it all on that one. This time, they were ready for it.
It'll go as a loss of a yard, so now they deal with 3rd and 11. Now a final chance to stop it here as a timeout comes in with 10 seconds left in the game.
Backed up here, tough spot, needing 11 yards to pick up the first.
And this is going to be hauled in by the tight end Andrews. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5. They're able to convert on third down, and that sets up a 1st and goal. Up the middle, here's Walker. And maybe a measure of revenge there. He's had his way in this one, but this time they get him behind the line. So the final seconds tick away in this Baltimore victory. And I'll tell you what, it has not been with a whole lot of frequency over the last couple of decades or so that teams have come into New England and escaped with a victory, but that's what happened here.
It almost doesn't feel real, does it?
We've seen it so few times.
That actually happened, right? We saw it. They came out of there with a win. And on the other side, in that locker room, you know what they're saying? We didn't really lose. Time just ran out on us. That's the attitude they have because they don't see it happen very often, not even sure how to handle it.
And you see some stunned faces heading for the exits here in New England. So for the Ravens, it's an ideal start as they move to 3-0 now on the young season. And they'll head back home next week to take on the Buffalo Bills.